Welcome everyone to Hatha Yoga. My name is Tammy and I'll be guiding you through the next hour. Our focus for our class is live purposefully, live with a purpose. Now, how to do that? One way that we can do this is by setting an intention in the morning. The intention may be the same for the next day and then the next day after that. You may change the intention once you feel like, I can move on to the next intention. And then as we move through the day, you can reflect on that intention. And then into the evening, reflecting on the intention and then doing something for yourself. So you can do something like a restorative yoga, a yin yoga, and then being able to let your physical body rest so that you can just be. And then beginning the next day also with an intention and thinking about all the possibilities. So as we move through the class now, we're going to start at the top of our mat and we're going to think about how we would begin our day. So with lots of energy and moving through the day, being busy, and then as we progress into the afternoon and evening, starting to wind down. And then we'll begin, and then we'll be able to have our wind down right at the end of our class. So beginning at the top of the mat, with your ankles, knees, and hips in line with each other, rooting yourself down into the ground, draw your tailbone down, draw the belly button in towards the spine, standing tall, contracting through your quadriceps. Arms by the sides with your thumbs pointing forward. Attach the string to the top of your head and then lift yourself up. Really draw attention now to your breath, Ujjayi breath. Breathing in through the nose like you're breathing in through a straw and then exhaling. Thinking of a wave. Keeping your attention on your breath. Still standing tall. Let yourself smile. With the next inhale breath, draw your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward, bend through the knees, hinge the hips. Inhale, come up to halfway, flat back. Exhale, release, do that again. So 2 more times. Inhale, come up to halfway. Exhale, release, draw the navel in towards the spine. 1 more time, inhale, come up to halfway, flat back. Exhale, release, take your hands down to the ground, step back with the right foot, left foot. Big plank here, and then jut the body forward, come down to the knees, lower into the ground. Uncurl the toes, push the tops of your feet down, contract your quads, and inhale, come up, elbows close to the waist. Exhale, release. 2 more times, inhale, come up, pubic bone down, draw the navel in the whole time. Exhale, release, inhale, come up. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take the toes back, press, and then up to downward facing dog. Alternate knee bends. Bend through the knees, look to the hands, walk the feet forward. Ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, navel in. Exhale, release, root yourself down into the ground, and then inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, coming up nice and tall. Exhale, release, hands to the heart center. Inhale, draw your arms up overhead.
Exhale, dive forward, another sun salutation. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, take your hands down to the ground, sit back with the right foot, left foot, big plank, chaturanga, jump the body forward, lower the knees if you like, and then come down to the ground. Inhale to up dog, and curl those toes, elbows in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. You still may pedal out through those knees or drawing the heels down closer to the ground. Your core is very strong. Energy locks on. Lift up through the pelvic floor muscles. Navel in. Head hangs. Bend through the knees, everyone. Look to the hands. Walk the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Root yourself down to the ground. Feel your foundation. And inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart center. One more time. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your hands down to the ground. Step back with the right foot, left foot. Jump the body forward. You may come down to the knees or lower into the ground. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend through the knees and look to the hands, walk the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, fold. Root yourself down to the ground and inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Sun salutation 2. Namaskar B, I should say. Inhale, hold, relax through the shoulders. Set yourself up again. Take your big toes together, standing tall. Now with your next inhale, sweep your arms up overhead and come into a squat. Fierce posture. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Sit back with the right foot, left foot. Plank, chaturanga, jutting the body forward. Lower yourself into the ground. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg straight up towards the sky. Exhale, step between your hands. High lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg straight up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. I think I said the breath wrong, sorry. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend through the knees, look to the hands, walk, step or jump the feet forward, big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale to fierce posture, squat. Exhale, coming up and arms come wrap around the other way. Hands to the heart center. One more time. Inhale to squat. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, step or jump back. And then jump the body forward, lower into the ground. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg straight up. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, bend through the knees, walk, step, or jump the feet forward. Big toes touch and inhale, come up to halfway lift. Not bad. Exhale, release. Feel your foundation. Inhale to squat. Exhale all the way up and arms up the other way. Whew. Does that feel like your busy day? Lots going on. Okay, little shift through the hips. And then step or jump out. Ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. Okay, relax to those shoulders. Now arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep your arms straight up overhead. And then exhale, dive forward. Taking your peace fingers, place them underneath of your big toes. Inhale, straighten through the spine, bend through the knees enough to get that back flat. And then exhale, fold, head hangs, elbows come up to the sides. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release your toes. Flat back. Exhale, come up to halfway. Place your hands onto the hips. And then inhale, really strong, coming all the way up, small back bend. Exhale, release. Bend through the knees and then step, right leg straight back. So our high lunge again, crescent lunge. Eagle arms, we're going to take the right arm, wrap it underneath the left arm. Take the arms up, hold on to your hands, looking through your third eye, and then draw your elbows down. Relax through the shoulders. Sit down into the lunge. Keep holding eagle arms. Releasing eagle arms. Coming into warrior two, Virabhadrasana B. So take your heel down to the ground, lining up your heels, relax through the shoulders again, upper body over top of the hips, looking over your middle finger. Checking that the left knee is not passing your toes. It may be in line with your ankle. Exalted warrior, take the right hand down to the right leg and then take your left arm up to over. Your drishti may be at your thumb. Keep breathing. And then come back into warrior two. And then bend through the right knee and then step right to meet the left. And then I'm just going to come to the other side of my mat so you can see me opening up. So into the left side now. Relax through the shoulders, bend through the knees and step right back for our high lunge again, crescent lunge. Eagle arms, this time left arm wraps underneath the right. Take your arms up and then pull down. Sitting down into the lunge. Right knee pointing straight ahead. Good, tracking with the right knee and the knee not passing your toes, maybe in line with your ankle. Releasing eagle arms. Take the left heel down to the ground and open up those arms. Open up nice and wide into your hips. Relax through the shoulders.
Looking over your middle finger, warrior, warrior B, Virabhadrasana, B, knee pointing straight ahead still. With the inhale breath, take your right arm up. Exhale breath, exalted warrior. Looking at your thumb, staying open through our pelvis. And then back into warrior 2. And then bend through the knees and step left to meet the right and shift through our body. Okay, I'll come to the other side of my mat now again. Okay, bend through the knees, step right leg straight back. Take your heel down to the ground. Left knee may be bent. We're moving into triangle pose. Trikonasana, take your arms up to shoulder height, reach your left arm forward, and then rotate through the body and open up the body. Come down towards the ground, relax through the shoulders. You may have that support on your ankle. You may use a block to have yourself a little bit higher here, or into the outside edge of the ankle. Your gaze may be straight, looking straight ahead, or turn towards the sky, your thumb. Keeping the waist long. With the next inhale, make your way up. Exhale, take your right arm up and over, down to the ground. So place your hands on each side of the left foot here. Okay, coming into a little rotation here with Trikonasana. A variation would be on the ball of your foot and then knee down to the ground. So please choose what's going to work for you too. The left knee may also be bent. Take your left hand and place it onto the left hip. Finding the variation that works for you, you may add the rotation. Rotating to the left side. You may release your arm away from the hip if you like. Slowly coming out of this rotation and then coming all the way up. Nice big windmill, so right arm, left arm all the way up. And then bend through the knees and step right to the left. Shift through the hips. Again, I'll come to the other side of that so you can see. Into the left side now. Bend through the knees, step the left foot straight back, and then bring the heel down. Line your heels up. Front heel with the back, heel with the back arch. Take your arms up, straighten your legs, or the right knee is bent. Jut the body forward, long through the waist, and then come down to the ground. So twist through the body, open up your body to the front, and then make your way down to the ground. Support on the ankle, inside of the foot, outside. You may use a block too. You may be a little bit higher. Keep breathing. And then slowly coming out of the twist. And then take your arms under the side of the right foot. Okay, come back into the twist. Now remember, all the different variations that you can come onto the ball of the foot, take the knee down, and then add the twist that way. Okay, finding what works for you. Right knee may be bent. Okay, take the right hand onto the right hip, and then add the twist to the right side. Release your Right arm here too, up towards the sky. Notice one side of the body may be tighter than the other. It's usually the case for a lot of us. Slowly come out of the twist. Hands come down, and then windmill, left and then right arm up. And then bend to the knees, step left to the right. And then just hold, shift through that body here. Okay, just come to the top of the mat with you. Bend through the knees. Step the right foot back, not as great of a distance. So the distance before, we had our one leg distance between our feet. This time, it's not as great of a distance. I'd like all of your toes facing forward. Square the hips. Pyramid pose will be next. If you find that your hips are square, you may want to come to a 45-degree angle with the right foot a little bit more opening. But if you notice that your hips are not square, just come back so that all of your toes are facing forward. Take the arms behind, hold on to your hands or the elbows. Inhale, small back bend, draw the navel in. Keep long through your spine so you're not squishing through your lumbar spine. And then exhale, fold forward. Left knee may be bent. You're looking at your big toe. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, breath, make your way up. Small back bend. Exhale, breath, release. Come into warrior 3. Lifting your right foot off the ground, flex the foot. Both legs straight, it is stronger. Arms by the side or arms are forward. Slowly releasing, take the right toes down, and then step right to meet the left. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Pyramid first, bend to the knees, step the left foot back, set yourself up, all the toes forward, or that 45-degree turn out with the left foot. Hands come behind, hold onto the hands or the elbows, or reverse prayer. Draw the navel in. Feel your foundation. Inhale, small back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Look at your big toe. Right knee may have that bend in it again. Take the right hip back. Left hip forward. Feel length coming through your hamstrings, right hamstrings. Inhale, breath, you're making your way up. Small back bend again. Exhale, releasing, warrior 3. Flex the foot, both legs straight, toes down to the ground. Pull the navel in. Slowly release, toes come down, and then step left to the right. Okay, well done. Top of the mat. Okay, we'll do from here half of sun salutation and vinyasa flow. Make our way down to the ground to seated. So toes may come together or ankles, knees, hips in line. Feel your foundation on your own time or with me. Inhale, draw your arms up overhead. Sun salutation, A. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump up. Plank, chaturanga, lower into the ground. Inhale to up dog.
Exhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, and bend through the knees, and then step or jump forward to a seated, easy seat, seated position. Then take the legs out, straight out in front of you. Okay. Sitting for a moment here and remove the fleshy part from your bottom. Sitting up nice and tall, ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. Place your hands down towards the ground, sitting up tall again. And then bring your chin to the chest. Just a little tip. Feel your body settling. Take your head up. Okay, hands come behind. And a big difference in how we're feeling from when we were standing. Take your feet a little bit further apart than the hips, and then windshield wiper. Knees side to side. Okay, legs come in front. Tabletop, lots of variations of tabletop. Hands may come behind and your fingers are pointing towards your bottom, about 3 inches away from your bottom. If that's not comfortable for your wrists, you may tent your fingers and sit up nice and tall, lift your heart. So finding the variation that works for you. Knees bent, and you may hold here, or lift your pelvis, your hips off of the ground, your pelvis lifts up, 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 and a small back bend, opening up through the chest, shoulders. And slowly release with the exhale, breath. Okay, and then shake up the wrists. Okay, Navasana is next, boat pose. Sit up tall, set yourself up. Hands may hold underneath of your knees. And then hold boat pose. You may release the hands and keep holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, Asana. Cross your right over the left and lift your bottom off the ground. Boat pose again and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your left over the right. Take it up, Asana. Lift your bottom off the ground and then back into boat and hold for 5, 4. Lift the chest up, back straight and release right over the left. Take it up, Asana. 2 more boat poses. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the left over the right. Take it up, Asana. And last boat pose and hold for 5. Challenge yourself. And release, cross the right over the left. Take it up, Asana. And then, good. Okay, come to all fours. And puppy pose is our next one here. So shift through the body. Take the right arm forward, big step forward, left arm forward, and then lower the forearms down to the ground. Lower the forehead down to the ground. Inhale, breath, make your way back up to cat-cow. Cow is first, moving always through the tailbone first. Inhale, up to cow. Exhale, big arch cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Keep drawing the navel in the whole time. And release neutral spine. And then shift the hips back and then forward, back and forward. One more time. And hold. Okay. Let's do the threading the needle here. Open up through the shoulders. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, threading the needle. So coming between left arm, left leg, and turn your head the opposite way. Follow your hand. Left elbow is up towards the sky. Your arm may be straight, also left arm may be straight, with your thumb pointing up towards the sky. Inhale, breath, making your way out. Exhale, breath, hand comes down. Inhale, left arm up, threading the needle on the other side. Exhale, coming between your right arm and leg. Head follows. Here, elbow may be up or right arm straight, thumb up towards the sky. Inhale, breath, coming out. Exhale, release. Come onto the tummy here now for locust. Let the right cheek rest on your mat. Shavasana on your belly. Turn your head towards the center and then into locust. Lift your arms up, draw the navel in, lift your legs up. Keep drawing the navel in, keep lifting, keep breathing. Squeeze, contracting through your quadriceps if you need to. And then exhale, release, left cheek rests on the mat. Shavasana on your belly. And release into half bow, variations of half bow. So turn your head to the front, right arm comes in front, and then let the head rest. Let the forehead rest on your arm, and then hold on to left ankle. And then pelvic tilt, pressing that hip down into the ground. Kicking that foot away, kick your leg away as you press down into the ground. You may do this on the side of your body too. And pelvic tilt here. Finding what's going to be right for you. And slowly release. Left cheek rests on the ground, Shavasana, right cheek. And then back into half bow. So this time, you're holding onto the right leg And let the forehead rest, pelvic tilt, kicking that foot away. Pushing down, pelvic tilt into the ground. Keep kicking. And then slowly release. This time, left cheek rests on the ground for Shavasana. And then slowly release it back into child's pose. And then come to all fours. Come onto the side of the body. And then turn over. You may come onto the side of the body and then roll over to your back, or roll down one vertebra at a time. Going down to the ground. Take the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Take your left leg away and then moving into wind relieving pose. Keeping the right knee in towards the chest. Bring your hands over top of that knee and then squeezing knee into the chest. Flexing both feet. Compressing those organs. And then slowly release. Take your other knee into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze and then take the right leg away. And then hold that knee in towards the chest, flexing both feet. And slowly release. Take the right knee into the chest and hold. Okay, take the left foot down to the ground, knee is bent. Right leg coming up towards the sky. Just a slight bend to the knee at first. Point, flex the foot. Hold the foot flexed. Push your heel up to the sky, straightening the leg, toes down towards your face. Okay, taking the leg in towards the chest. The stretch into the back of the leg is about 7 out of 10, so not overdoing it. With this one, you may hold onto your big toe with your peace fingers. You may take the left leg away, straight on the floor. And then slowly release. Take your left knee into the chest with the right knee first. And then take the right foot down. Take the left leg up, slight bend to the knee, and then point, flex the foot. Hold the foot, flex, push your heel up to the sky, straighten your leg. This may change again with your peace fingers. Hold on to your big toe, straighten the right leg. And slowly release, bending both knees, take them into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Supine twist. Lifting your legs up. Take your legs up and over to the left side. just gonna scooch my body over just a little bit so you can see me in the camera. And then arms in line with your shoulders. Arms may be straight or elbows bent. The left hand may go onto the outside of the right knee. Turn your head the opposite way of your knees. Big stretch into our spine. Let your body relax in this twist. Use your breath to help breathing into those tight areas. Exhaling, let those tight areas release. Breathing out the tension. Head comes back to the center. Legs come back to the center. You may tuck the knees into the chest here first and give yourself a little squeeze. And then taking the legs up and over to the right side. And just scooch down so you can see me again. And then open up the arms in line with the shoulders, arms straight or elbows bent. Right hand onto the outside of the left knee. Turn your head the opposite way of the legs. Think here, we're winding down, letting your physical body wind down so you can let yourself be. Here you can take time to reflect on an intention that you may have for the day. It may be for the week. Turn your head back towards the center. And then take the knees back to the center and give yourself a little squeeze. Take the right foot down, left foot down to the ground. Cross your right ankle over the left knee. Figure 4, wrap your hands around the left leg. Flexing your feet to help take pressure off the knees. Place your hand onto the inside of the right knee, opening up more into your hip, the right side of the pelvis. Slowly release, knees into the chest. And then cross the left ankle over the right knee. Wrap your hands around the right leg and hold. Your right foot may be down to the ground, also for figure 4. Place your left hand onto the inside of the left hand onto the inside of the left knee. Opening up again into the left side a little bit more. Release. Take the knees into the chest. Squeeze. Take your legs up. Open up your legs into a V. Support your legs
your hands. And then take your legs back and wrap your right leg around the left leg and take your legs up and over to the left side. This is a little bit, well, maybe a deeper twist for you for this one here. You may wrap your legs around each other a little bit more. You may turn your head the opposite way of the legs. And then let your body settle. Head back to the center. Legs, you can untwist them a bit and come back to the center. Open up the legs again into the V. And then take the left leg up and over on the right. And then take your legs to the right side. Take the arms line with the shoulders. It's a really big twist, so your shoulders might lift up a little bit, so creating that sinking feeling, letting yourself go. Turn your head the opposite way, the legs. Use your breath to help you to relax. And then turn your head the opposite way. Bring your head back to center, and then take the legs back to center too. And then uncross the legs and knees into the chest and big squeeze. Take the right foot down, left foot down. Okay. Arms in line with your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, give yourself a big hug. Wrap your right arm over the left arm. Pull down on the shoulders. Inhale, open up through the arms. Exhale, take your left arm up and over the right and give yourself a big hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross your arms opposite way, right over the left. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross your left arm over the right arm. Hug. And release. Okay, knees one more time into the chest. Legs up the wall. Getting our blood flowing back to our heart here. Before Shavasana, thinking of Shavasana, will you be lying on your back with your knees bent, with the legs straight? Are your arms going to be close to the body, or are they going to be further away? Are you turning your palms up towards the sky? You may also lie on the side of your body. Now everyone, take your knees into the chest and then set yourself up for Shavasana. It does get a little bit colder. If you're feeling a little warm, your body will start to cool down. So if you have a blanket handy, that would be wonderful, or something else that will keep you warm. In Shavasana, close your eyes. Let the eye sockets be heavy. Lips come together and then the lips part. I'd like you to bring your full attention to your breath. With the inhale breath, I'd like you to call back your power that you may have unknowingly given to others. With your exhale breath, imagine breathing out whatever that may be negative or any kind of negative attitudes that don't serve you. Inhaling, calling back your power. Exhaling, releasing everything that doesn't serve you. You may stay with that meditation until you start to feel in yourself that inner sense of balance, that calm. I will call you back when it is time. Slowly coming out of your meditative state by wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, noticing your breath, taking a nice inhale and exhale breath, inhaling your power, exhaling anything that does not serve you. Shift through the body. Bending through the knees if you are lying on your back. Take your right arm above the head, rolling over to the right side to fetal. Take a moment. Then coming up to a comfortable seated position. Placing your hands to your heart center. Thank you everyone for sharing your practice with me. It has been an honor and a privilege to be with you. Namaste.